Hey Warriors, I hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas. Here's your Monday One Take Wonder, and I want to wish you guys all a Happy New Year as well. Venture Vets will be back with the first Thursday of the new year on the 2nd at 6:30. So I look forward to seeing you guys again there. Um, and we got our Veterans Dinner on the 11th, so make sure you get registered if you haven't yet. We got Chad Robichaud coming as our speaker. It's going to be amazing. And then I got a little short little passage I wanted to share with you guys this morning. Maybe you guys can apply this to your lives for the new year. This is kind of my hope and prayer for this one. This comes from Luke chapter 6, verses 46 through 49. Just a short three verses here. This is Jesus speaking to a crowd, and he says, "Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I tell you? Everyone who comes to me and hears my words and does them, I will show you what he is like. He is like a man building a house who dug deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when a flood arose, the stream broke against that house and could not shake it, because it had been well built. But the one who hears and does not do them is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. When the stream broke against it, immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great." So, if we're going to call Jesus Lord, if we're going to put our hope in him, then we've got to do what he tells us to do. If we don't do what he tells us to, we're like the foolish person who built his house on the sand, and nothing that we do when everything comes crashing down, when we go through hard times, when we go through trials, when our world is shaken, we don't have anything firm to stand on because we haven't been obedient and we haven't built our house on solid ground and built it well. But if we do what Jesus asks us to do what he tells us to do, and we build our foundation strong, and we build our house well, and we continue to pursue him and follow him and do the things he tells us to do, when our world gets shaken, we'll be able to stand on the faith and on the promises that he's given us, and our relationship with him, and he will hold us and walk us through that. I tell you, a couple years ago, my youngest daughter passed away, and my world was rocked. It was shaken, but I was able to rely on him, and I could feel his presence as he carried my heart through that, and as he showed me how he was there and present in the hardest of times. And so when my world was shaken, the house didn't crumble, because it had been built on a solid foundation, which is Jesus. And that's what he's telling us to do, is build our foundation on him. If we're going to call him Lord, then we need to do what he tells us to. Otherwise, he's not the Lord of us. Something else is. So that is my prayer and hope for you guys in this new year, that you'll take this short little passage here to heart, and that you will make the decisions to make Jesus the actual Lord of your life, and that you will follow him, and that you'll do the things that he says, and that so that way, when everything comes to pieces, you're able to stand strong through it. So, Happy New Year. Love you guys. We'll see you Thursday. Cheers.